On June 16, 2021, world's focus was on Geneva when Putin-Biden summit took place. So, what are the results? Long-awaited return officially happened. However, not that return Europe was waiting for. Instead of US comeback, we all become witnesses of the return of new Russian empire. Rush and boom in both political and media spheres. Huge attention from the world to Russia-US summit reminded about late Soviet-US summits, where two superpowers decided the fate of the world. In Switzerland, Americans sent clear messages to the world. Russia took back its superpower status. Americans proved to everyone around the globe today's Russia has the same political power as Russian Empire and Soviet Union. Western hegemon absolutely unconsciously, officially recognized it. However, there was one thing most people missed on. The way American journalists, frightened and without even looking back, were running away from Russian journalists who kept asking the questions, or how Americans were fencing off with help from Swiss police force from Russian colleagues, reminded late Soviet times. Then that kind of behavior was in Soviet pool, as KGB protected them from contact with their US colleagues, who at that time were completely free from strict control from their security services. Soviet journalists were prevented from asking anything unauthorized, but not accidentally telling some highly secret information. Today, more than 30 years later, Russians changed places with Americans. As Russians keep asking the questions, try to initiate dialogue, their US colleagues keep quietly running away from them. Probably the Moscow did not allow them to contact with the horrible Russian enemy. Of course, they might say something out of line, or even worse, Russians will use their words in an evil informational war against US and the rest of the so-called free world. As we all saw, free world fiercely running away and hiding behind Swiss police. Today's so-called free world feels free only behind high fences with barbed wire, which looks more like a joke. It's even more crazy than fear of Russian journalists in Biden press conference, who in the name of freedom of speech were not permitted to be a part of. It shows how paranoid today's Washington is, as they're more afraid of journalists than Russian army. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell.